Hi there and welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. This is A Country Life, and I'm wondering, were you with me here last week when I absolutely refused to grocery shop, and even Warren looked at me one day and said, "What are we trying to accomplish?" And I said, well, we're trying to accomplish using all the things that tend to make their way to the back of the pantry, sift their way to the bottom of the freezer, and I wanted to be able to use those because you know what happens when you buy new groceries? Guess what you eat? The new groceries. So tonight we had our last meal of just making do with what we have, digging from the back, digging from the bottom, and making a meal. And it was very delicious. We had a very tender venison roast, and instant mashed potatoes with the last of the milk, and then we also had corn. And to get started with our new groceries that of course are going to get eaten up first now, and everyone is very excited, I went to Piggly Wiggly. So to prepare for this shopping trip to Piggly Wiggly, I double checked these prices against the prices at Walmart. I just used the walmart.com, and so if it remained circled, that meant that it was a better price. The sale price was a better price at Piggly Wiggly than Walmart. If I crossed it out, Walmart's regular price was better. So like for example, I thought I'll get the kids some chocolate milk. That would be a treat. But at Walmart it's $3.18. Their sale price was $3.49. And here's another one of the things, the drumsticks. I thought, oh, I could pick those up at $6.99, but Walmart's regular price $6.74. So you can see that that's what I did. I just went through and I double checked against Walmart to be sure that I was only getting the items for the lowest price. So we started off here with 2 Latza sausage pizzas. These were $5.50 a piece. That was a good price. And then Warren was with me and he saw these. These were actually on sale, the Orbs, for $3.99. So we picked up 2 of those as well. The Golden Grams, there was supposed to be a variety of General Mills cereals on sale for $1.99. You had to buy like a grouping of 5 of them. The only thing that we liked that they had left were Golden Grams. So we got 5 boxes of Golden Grams. And then I went with the Barilla pasta. So 2 fettuccinis and 2 of the bow tie pastas. These were 4 for $5. 3 for $5 were the strawberries. If you bought in groups of 4, the Lay's potato chips, they had them for $2.99. Let me just check. $2.25. They had them for $2.25 a bag, but you had to buy a set of 4. So I got 4 bags of potato chips. That is a great price there. I'm not sure what the ice cream was. Warren went and picked that out. I don't know. Do you have any idea, Warren, what the ice cream was?
Five something.
Was it on sale at all? No. Okay. Well, all the savings just got eaten up by the ice cream that he chose. Anyway, good thing.
It was still half of what cranberry creamery was.
That's true. It was half of what it would have been if we went out for ice cream. Okay, and then the cremette pasta, specifically the egg noodles and the egg dumplings, were $1.69 a bag. They also, when you put in your rewards card, about maybe 6 to 8 coupons will come up on this little screen. I just clip all of them immediately, and then if anything it happens to be something that I bought, then I figure I'll save $1 or 50 cents or whatever. And I ended up having 2 coupons. Both of them were $1 each, so I ended up saving an additional $2 just by clipping all those coupons. So anyway, this is just the start of restocking all of the groceries and making everybody very, very happy. And there he goes. All the ice cream. You gonna have some ice cream, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Dad's glasses on again.
Yeah.
Do those help you see?
I don't know. Just see it on the TV.
It helps you see the TV?
No, it's not like on the bus.
Grocery haul number 2 for the restocking and getting some fresh food into the pantry and freezers and refrigerator comes from Walmart. We did a Walmart pickup today because Peter wanted to go. He's been working. He wanted to go and get a new GoPro because his other GoPro, well, it was in very, very rough condition. Very rough condition. And it finally decided that it was not even going to accept a camera card, you know, like the little micro SD card. It was just wasn't going to accept it. So anyway, he's been working and working and working, finally got some money, so we went to Walmart. So that's what I did a grocery pickup. We are going to be having some company this week. I still tried to be very mindful of the groceries that I purchased, but we needed plenty of fresh fruits and some vegetables. I got some celery and coleslaw. Look at that big hunk in there. Anyway, I'm going to be making like one of those coleslaw ramen salads, and probably to go with, I don't know, I think we're going to do chicken one night, and I'm going to make a salad to go with that. I really like that. It makes a lot, and so if we're going to have some guests over, it's a good thing to make, because then, you know, I don't have to eat the whole entire thing, because it's not really a favorite of everybody's. I think Peter and Joel eat it, but okay, anyway, there I go again, just blabbing on and on. Some apples, oranges, bananas, red potatoes, russet potatoes for baked potato when we have chicken, and I have the chicken already. I actually have that thawing. Some leaf lettuce in case we have sandwiches. And then here's the ramen. I got the big one just because the kids do love to make ramen as a snack or lunch or whatever. And I need a couple packages for the coleslaw. I'm also going to do a triple batch of chili to keep in the crock pot for like when the turkey hunters come in, maybe they want lunch, or you know, you just never know. You never know how the meal time is going to go when you've got hunting and stuff like that going on. Sometimes things get, you know, just a little out of whack. And so it's nice to have something in the crock pot that's just ready to go whenever we decide that we want to eat. So 3 tomato soups for that. In case we do some bear lunch meat sandwiches, this is some cheese to go with that, and then cottage cheese, because I've been missing cottage cheese. I love that. We are going to be doing a fish fry, and again, I don't know how many people will end up being here, if any of our older kids are going to come, so I ended up getting 3 bags of French fries, and what we don't use obviously can just stay for quite a while in the freezer until we decide to use them, but I mean, let's not kid ourselves. They'll probably get eaten up by the end of next week for sure, because, you know, it's easy. And when you have easy food in your freezer, that tends to go first. And then a couple of pizzas. Again, we don't know what's coming on Sunday. Like, are we going to want to make just a Sunday pizza lunch? Will anyone still be here in the afternoon? Or, you know, will anyone still be here at lunch? I don't know. A couple of bags of chips. Warren requested this so he could get out salsa. That could be something to go with a lunch or to eat at night when people are, you know, having a beer and they want some chips and salsa to go with it. Here are the sunflower kernels to go in the ramen noodle salad, and then some microwave popcorn. And then I did pick up some baking supplies, just flour, chocolate chips, brown sugar, regular sugar, cream cheese. All of those things together, I can make so many different desserts and muffins. You know, I have cranberries and zucchini and blueberries. I can do so much with these. And now I have apples if I want to do a dessert like with apples or a coffee cake or something. As long as I have these main ingredients, a lot can happen. Vegetable oil for our fish fry. I have some. I just didn't want to run out. And only 2 meats for breakfast. So, you know, one morning we'll do some bacon, and probably another morning we'll do some sausage patties. Maybe I'll make some more bread. We'll have toast with it, something like that. Oh, and then whipping cream for coffee. I also got some milk, 3 gallons of milk, which all made it safely to the refrigerator. And that is everything. That totaled about $123. I mean, not terrible. Not like it used to be either. So I had a nice big Walmart delivery come tonight, and this is going to be the last grocery haul on this video. And it's, I mean, I was feeling like it was a little bit of a stock up, but once I look at it, anyway, it's some groceries. And everybody is very happy because, again, they're saying, when are you going grocery shopping, Mom? So we'll get started with what I bought, and I guess probably like what we kind of plan to do with it. Maria has been wanting to make a cheesecake. That would be the, I think it's called the Supreme Cheesecake or something. Anyway, it's the one that Emily found years ago in one of my cookbooks. She has made it many times, and Maria was like, I want to make that recipe. So I got her some cream cheese. I think she needs 3 for that. And then some more whipping cream, tater tots, and I sort of adopted the phrase one is none, two is one kind of thing. Some vanilla ice cream, because I'd like to make an ice cream cake. So that's where you smash Oreos and you put them in the bottom, and then you put the vanilla ice cream and then make kind of like this fudgy topping to go over the top. And then some cheese here. Whenever I have bread and lettuce, we have Bear lunch meat, and so it's just a great option to have for lunch. A bunch of cheese, all in 1 pound blocks. So pepper jack, Colby jack, mild cheddar, and some mozzarella for all the cheesy things that we like to eat. And then 6 pounds of butter, graham crackers. So 1 box of this for sure is going to be for Maria for making her cheesecake. And then just graham crackers, because we've got a graham cracker fanatic here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna wait.
And then some of these mozzarella sticks. These are our favorites, and I've tried so many different brands, all the way from Dollar Tree to Aldi to different brands at Walmart and Pick and Save. And I always come back to the Farm Rich because they are the best mozzarella sticks. Some cereal, the Special K Red Berries, the Post family size Honey O's, some shredded wheat, the Frosted Shredded Wheat Minis here, and then Honey Nut Cheerios. And I ended up getting 2 packs of Oreos, and that's because Walmart had one of those little, you clip the coupon, you save $1 if you bought 2, and so I bought $10 worth of cookies instead of 5, so I could save $1. Some of these are going to be for the crust for the ice cream cake that I want to make, and then I got the mega stuff just because I know that, I'm pretty sure that that's what everybody likes. And then some Ruffles here, a couple bags of Doritos. What happened is the last bag of Doritos I bought to make the taco salad, we just ate them. So I still have the ingredients for the taco salad, so now this time we'll actually, I think, get to it. And same thing here, Doritos had a coupon. I think it was like either 50 cents or $1 off if you bought 2, so I bought 2.
I love Oreos. Love it.
You love Oreos?
Like mine.
The Oreos? Okay, and then some oil. Again, 1 is none, 2 is 1. Some milk chocolate chips because, well, I have a recipe for some chocolate chip cookies that I want to try, and it calls for milk chocolate chips. Some dark brown sugar, 2 bags of light brown sugar, some vanilla pudding, a couple of these little tubs of baking cocoa. We're totally out, and it's just a good thing to have on hand, especially when I have so many eggs, because brownies take 4 eggs. It's a good way to use up some eggs when we need to make like a treat, and I have so many eggs. Okay, some peanuts. This is for, what is this for?
$4?
Ice cream cake, I'm pretty sure. And then some sugar and potatoes, a few more onions, some looks like very, very green bananas. Those you're gonna have to let sit for a few days, Joe. And then a green pepper. Some friends of ours, they raise beef, and they gave us, I think they raise maybe hogs too. Anyway, they gave us some like smoked sausages, and I thought I could chop those up and then do green pepper and onion, make kind of just like a skillet. You can't call it a scramble, but whatever, just a skillet meal with that. 2 enormous containers of ketchup, 64 ounces. So this is 4 pounds of ketchup right here, which I wasn't really thinking they were that big. I feel like they are a bit big. They take up a lot of space in the fridge, but anyway, it's what we got, and now we'll have ketchup for quite a while. Some coffee. So I did get 1 of the Black Rifle Coffee Company. There's a number of these. Actually, I think we've had this Tacti-Squatch before, and then we also have had the, do they call it Black Ops, Warren?
Yep.
Yeah, Black Ops. We've had that one before too. This one was what they had available at Walmart tonight, so I went with that. And then we've been liking this Maxwell House French roast. It's a dark roast, and so I got another one of those. And then 3 gallons of milk. And the last thing, Joe, what is it?
The popcorn.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm watching Musketeers. This movie.
Yes. And then I did get some household things as well. So some paper towel and some Dawn dish soap, although I see I accidentally got Strawberry Fields scent. Not what I was looking for. The Husky bags, which are the absolute best trash bags. These are like the giant ones for the garage. Some foil. Baby wipes. You'd think that once you don't have a baby anymore, you'd stop buying these, but they come in handy for so many things. I love to keep them in the car for like wiping hands and that kind of thing. And then some Shout here, and then all kinds of razor refills, and a giant pile of paper plates. We have been out of paper plates. It's just dreamy to have some again. If you really like to see how groceries are put to use, then you're going to want to subscribe so that you can see all the upcoming videos. That's where I show new recipes, old recipes, and just show everything getting put to use. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
See you next time.
See you next time.